Well, it's a great day. My name is Shay Brown. I want to welcome all of you guys to the Happy Entrepreneurs Podcast. I'm so excited because I believe that the results that show up in your life are just as important as results that show up in your bank account. So what better conversation to have than a conversation around being a healthy, happy entrepreneur? And isn't that just so important, being a healthy, happy entrepreneur? And today we have a special guest, and not only a special guest, but we have one of our sponsors. And so we have two sponsors I'm very, very pleased to announce right now. We have one sponsor, which is none other than Troy Garcia, who I'll be talking to in just a moment, with Planet Fitness. And also we have another sponsor with Brittany Brooks, better known as Be Fit, Be Well Movement. So it's all about having what? A healthy, happy entrepreneur. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and get started. So let me go ahead and first introduce our guest today. And our guest today is none other than, what is your name?
Troy Garcia. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you,
man. After we done worked out.
Right, after we done worked out.
This is like
the fun part's over now.
The fun part is over. Good. So, tell me if you can, Troy, for the folks that are listening out there, they're thinking health. They're entrepreneurs. Mm-hmm. That means that they're busy. Right. That means they're either a mom, they could be a dad. They could be someone right now that's taking care of a family member. And they're thinking, when and how do I have time to work out? Before we get into all that, because I know you're going to break that down, take a moment if you can and tell us, where are you from?
Well, I was born and raised here in Maryland, Montgomery County, Silver Spring. Mm-hmm. Went to school at Springbrook High School. From there, did a little bit of community. And really just homegrown kid, from Maryland. That's all it is.
And we are here. I mean, we're here on location.
Yeah, on location.
Now where are we? For folks that know, what is the name of this organization?
So we're in Planet Fitness right now in downtown Silver Spring. Very vibrant area. Definitely love it. The people are great. Just a lot of excitement and energy when you do come to the Planet Fitness location in downtown Silver Spring. Just letting you know, it's fun. Okay. Love
now,
it.
When you hear the word happy entrepreneur, when you hear be happy, what does be happy mean to you? What is happiness to none other than the Troy himself?
Well, as far as being happy and then entrepreneur stuff, for me is just continue revenue, continue streams, making sure that you're not struggling if you decide to take a day off from work. You know that there's going to be an income coming in some type of direction. So that's one part, being happy, and also just being healthy at the same time. You feel healthy, you're going to perform a lot much better. You're going to do everything that you think you couldn't do in a better fashion. Just because you're changing your mindset, the discipline is becoming more active than it was before, which is number one key when you just want to change anything as far as income, health, doesn't matter. Discipline is key. So, and also just walking through the doors. Walking through the door, that's the hardest part. The easy part is the working out.
The easy part is working out. Now, we're going to get into the workout that I had today because not only are you a sponsor, which we truly appreciate, because without you, this message wouldn't be able to get out to entrepreneurs, but you also want to take on a challenge, and that challenge is to work out with me and to make sure that I have the energy, that I have the enthusiasm, that I have the stamina, so I can serve those folks that we were called to serve. So that means so much. But let me address the elephant in the room if I can, if that's okay. I mean, we'll get into some pleasantries, and we'll get into you and who you are and so forth. But there are a number of folks out there, they're watching or they're listening, and they're thinking, I don't have time. I bought a membership to a gym. Okay. I pay it religiously, but I don't have time to go, and I'm not finding the time to work out. Just what would you say to that person right now?
Honestly, it's just priorities, setting your priorities, making time. Honestly, it's, everybody has a life, everybody's different. You can have school, work, and something else, be a family man. Yeah, I understand that, but still make the time to go to the gym or just get a home workout in. There's plenty of resources now today that you could go anywhere and just find a bit of information about how you can improve yourself at home, or what you could do in the gym. For me, if I'm busy at home, well, guess what? Me and my son are about to do a quick little workout. I'm going to do some push-ups. He's going to follow me, and we're just going to make this a 30-minute quick workout so I can develop a good pump and a good heart rate going, just for the cardio aspect. Other than that, there shouldn't be no excuses when working out, come to the gym, because you could do it anywhere.
Well, do you mind telling us about maybe a client that you work with? Because one of the things you do, I understand, is not only are you here at Planet Fitness, not only do you run the organization, but you also work one-on-one with clients. And we're going to get into how folks can connect with you over at Instagram, over at Troyfit. So for those folks that want to know, how do I connect with this guy? Who is this guy? They can find you at Troy, Troy Fit, Fit.
Correct.
On Instagram, is that correct?
Correct.
Do you mind sharing maybe a story? And don't give us any names because we can't do names. I
No
don't have permission
worries.
to do names of a client. But tell us about a scenario of a client that was very busy yet has found the time to work out with you. So tell us a little bit about that particular client.
Honestly, I told the client, hey, like, if you want to get things done and you want to get things done in the right and fast way, just because you're a busy person, you're a business person, you're always on the move, just give me 1 hour of your time in the morning, because obviously that person did everything at night. So I only asked for 1 hour only. When we got here, it was straight working. Once I basically started building a habit for that person, it was smooth sailing. It's just developing that habit, getting them to commit and stay consistent, and just being on them.
But that sounds good. But you know, the person out there might be thinking, I haven't worked out in a while. Like, okay, truthfully, I'm going in, and it could be kind of intimidating. I mean, tell us about the environment at Planet Fitness, because you know there's other folks who do this all the time, and they're thinking, all right, I might not do it as fast, I might not do it as long, and I don't look like everybody else in here, and so I'm gonna fill out a place. Tell us a little bit about how you help folks feel comfortable in an environment like this.
That's the best part, just because we're a judgment-free zone. So that means we're not here to judge. We're not here to look at you any type of way. The best part about this gym is you get free training from me. You get the group fitness training. It's 25 to 30 minutes long. I have modifications just in case you're not too comfortable on doing the regular progression work. I can just modify it for you. If that's a little too difficult, guess what? I can modify it again. There's no excuse that you cannot do a simple rep of whatever exercise I throw at you, just because I'm going to work with you at the same time and also modify the movements too. So we're going to progress one step at a time until we're able to do the full functional movement of whatever exercise it is.
Well, that sounds great, but they're thinking, they might be watching saying, this guy ain't got nothing to do. I mean, this guy can just go to the gym, hang out all day, all night. I mean, he doesn't have a life. Okay, we're going to slow down, and then we'll speed up if we can. Okay, they're wondering, not me. They're curious out there, not me.
Right.
So, okay, do you have children now? Are you married? Tell us a little about who you are. Because do you just have time to do nothing but hang out at the gym all day?
Oh, no. It is time consuming. I have 2 kids.
Two?
Got a 7-year-old and 10. Whoa, she just turned 11. Excuse me. She's
7 and 11?
7 and 11.
Oh, okay, so you are busy.
I am busy 24/7, just like 7-Eleven. Okay. All right. So,
7-11?
Yeah.
Boys, you have a boy?
Boys
and a girl.
7, girls 11. Yeah. I kind of wanted the reverse role, but it's all right. I'm not going to complain. Life happens. I'm just going to accept it. But honestly, right now it's this winter break, but during a normal day, it's me waking the kids up around 7:45, getting them ready for school, making sure the dog goes out, eats.
Yeah, we have a dog too?
Yeah, it's got a dog.
What's the dog's name? They want to know.
Oh,
What is the dog's name?
Her name's Bailey, by the way.
Bailey?
Bailey. Little short, I forgot what the breed was.
That's okay.
Don't even worry about it.
In the next episode, you've got to tell. You've got to give a picture.
Yes, I definitely bring one.
Don't worry. I know you're out there. They want to see a picture of Bailey. Is there a picture of Bailey on your phone?
Ooh, that's a good question.
No.
Don't even worry. Next episode.
Do it later. Send us a picture of Bailey. They want to see Bailey. So you take care of Bailey. You got a 7-year-old and you have an 11-year-old.
Yeah. So
and you still find time to work out.
Still have find time to work out.
Take a moment. Tell us a little about how do you find time to eat the right foods, because someone might be thinking, I get to the gym, I get a chance to get on the treadmill, but I'm not getting the results I want. Tell us a little bit about your diet, and then we'll get into some things that I should be doing as well. And
okay.
I'm eating healthy today. I mean, some of them are watching. Yes, I got some muscle milk. I did ask for permission to do this. I'm going to drink this while they're watching because I'm starving.
No worries.
And I got some water so I can stay hydrated.
After a workout, it's always good.
This thing, but it's not cookies, but it looks like cookies. It's really good. So take a moment if you can. Tell us a little bit about your diet and your transformation, because they're looking at you and they're thinking, this guy's fit. I mean, he has nothing to do. He works out. He was in the gym. Where did you start from? And how did you get to where you are today? And the reason I'm asking that question is that the person I'm seeing today is not the same person who someone may have saw yesterday last week or several years ago. So can you do you mind being open and honest?
Yeah, no problem.
And sharing
no
a little
problem.
about your own personal journey? Because it's going to set someone free. It's going to help someone right now that needs a little more encouragement, that needs some inspiration, and they need to know that it's not overnight.
It definitely wasn't overnight. Just letting you know, my journey started 2014. I weighed about let's say 270 pounds.
270? No way.
270.
If you look at this guy right now, you would think 270? Okay.
270. I was 270, 2014.
And what was that moment? What was that moment that you said, this is it? I'm making a decision right now. I'm going to change.
Well, surprisingly, I was working at another job. It was the Gazette. Not as flashy as you think. It was just me stacking newspapers, putting them into the trucks and stuff overnight. Okay. Just one night it hit me like 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. Something just hit me. Just said, you can't do this no more. You got to change. You just, you have a 1-year-old. He's growing up. You can't have a future that just consists of overnight not doing really too much with your life. So I had an epiphany. Just piling the papers up, doing all that. It just hit me. Next day I quit.
You quit?
I quit.
You walked in.
I quit. I just quit. I didn't give no notice. I was just like, I'm gone. I'm done. Because that epiphany was real. It hit me. It hit me in my heart, and I literally felt it. I still remember the same day, time, what I was doing. Next day, I just started searching for more active and physical jobs, just trying to get myself away from that negative mindset where I'm just going for a paycheck. I didn't want that. I wanted something else. So luckily, Planet Fitness called me, 2014, weighing at 270. I didn't think they were going to hire me just because,
What did they hire you to do? I mean, you just walked off the street and you applied, and they hired you to do what?
Oh, service desk. So I started at service desk.
So you started
Yes.
at the desk. And the reason I mention that is that for those folks that are watching and listening right now, start where you are.
Yeah.
Right? You start where you are. Number one rule is to get started. Everyone jot that down in your notes as he's talking. Get started. So you got started. You had the moment. You applied. You started at the desk. How did it feel starting at the desk? Were you happy to have the job?
I was grateful to have a job, and honestly, I'm more appreciative now that I started at the front desk just because of the customer service, the communication skills, just building rapport with members, and just overall connections. That's what really started making me think about training. Just, hey, if I could really talk to people and touch people's lives and change people's lives, and I'm not even doing anything but just communicating to them. Imagine if I actually did change their lives physically, mentally, all the above.
So let me picture this. The guy's behind the desk. He's 270 pounds. Starts off at the desk, just taking a job. But you're not working out, right? You're not out working out with them in the beginning.
No.
You're just watching everybody.
I'm just watching
You're
everybody.
Just having conversations.
That's it.
And then when did you were like, I'm gonna try?
Oh, the moment I told myself I was going to try, it was literally when I decided to take one of the fitness courses. That
You took a course?
Yeah, that Planet Fitness had. It was a trainer named Jackie. Very, 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 very knowledgeable and experienced in her passion, which is training, of course. But I did not survive one set.
One set? You didn't make it one set?
One set.
So you walked in and everybody's thinking, what is he doing here?
Right.
And you just got started.
I just got started.
You did survive. And the lesson for the folks that are watching and listening is sometimes you don't have to get it right. You just got to get going. So you may start and you may fall, but then you went back a second time.
Yes.
And that's important. I mean, I want them to hear that lesson. I mean, they might sound like, oh, no big deal. But no. You will have a setback. You may hit the wall. I've run 5 marathons, by the way, which is 26.2 miles. And when you're running a marathon, there's a place where you hit the wall. My first marathon at mile 18, when your body is drained, and I wasn't taking any supplements or anything, hit the wall. And it was just like, dead stop. And I thought that was it. So I get what you were feeling at that moment. Did you feel down? Did you feel dejected? I mean, I
felt a little discouraged.
I would.
I felt definitely. I wanted to quit. I wanted to walk away. I wanted to say, well, I tried. Let's move on. But I knew if I told myself it's okay to quit, then I'm just going to quit on future things that I wanted to accomplish. And that's not one thing. That's not a mindset that you want to have. You want to be able to just do it. Go, get started. Let's see what happens. Doesn't work, continue.
So the message is out there listening. We're gonna find out what happened in a moment, because we're not gonna leave you with just quitting. Now we got to hear what the comeback story is, right?
Comeback story.
But the message is you're out there right now. One, get started and do it again and do it again and do it again. You use a term that Mikey used many years ago. Just do it. Just do it. If you're tired right now and you're thinking, I can't go to the gym after I go to work, just walk in the door, as you said. If you're thinking, I can't do a full hour, just do it and do 30 minutes. If you're thinking, I didn't have the right food before I got started, just show up, get your snacks, get the nourishment you need and just do
Exactly.
it. Okay, so I'm with you now. They're watching. There's this 275-pound guy who can't make it past the first set. But then what happens?
I decided to come back the next day.
The next day?
The next day.
You didn't wait a week?
I didn't want to wait a week just because
Sure.
I knew I was gonna fail myself if I decided to skip a day or So I decided to create a little routine for me. Just hey, first day is gonna be lower body, second day upper body, third day I might do cardio only, just to get me started. That was just this little small things that really built me to have more confidence, more execution in my plan. And literally Jackie was there side by side, building me up, breaking me down, building me up, breaking me down. It's just a process. That's all it was. It was just a hard process that in time I learned how to develop my own craft. Started, nitpicking at her and all the experience that she had so I could just continue in my own path.
So the lesson I want people to walk away with is at that moment that it took someone to work with you. I mean, one of my favorite phrases is that success is a team sport.
Right.
You can only get so far by yourself. So you brought someone on to your team, Jackie, who helped you through this process of transformation. And that's one of the things that Troyfit does that I want to recognize, is that you're not just transforming someone's body. You're not just transforming their mindset. You're transforming their life. And that is huge. What would you say to Jackie, if you could look out there at Jackie right now, what would you say to Jackie right now who got you started on this journey? And she's not looking at the 275-pound person that was there now, or the person that fell, but the person that's now transforming lives. What would you say to Jackie that's out there now?
First of all, thank you for changing my lives. You did not know you changed my life. I literally wasn't going to become a trainer. I didn't have thoughts about it until I started seeing my own progression and how you cared and how you provided that quality service. And I wasn't even paying. I was just a friend. That's the main thing. I was just a friend. You decided to help me. You got me where I needed to go. And then from there, I just started driving my own car. that was it. It was all right, give me my keys. It's my turn.
I like
you
that.
can take the passenger seat now.
So Jackie, now you come try. Jackie would challenge you to come take his class.
There you go. Come back. I'm ready for you.
Come hang out with him for a little while.
Please do.
Here's what I like to do as we come down the home stretch of this segment. Take a moment as you're talking to folks and share what's 3 things you would recommend. Now, you and I are going to be on this journey, and we're going to be working out. We'll get into that later. But I want to help them. Those folks that are watching, they're listening, they're thinking, how can I connect? You can connect with Troy over at Troyfit. Troyfit on Instagram. Just type in TROYFIT at Instagram. Troyfit at Instagram. That's where you can connect with him. For those folks that want to get the notes, you want the show notes, you want to be able to go back and listen to this a second or third time, you can head over to Happy Entrepreneurs Tribe. That's with an S. HappyEntrepreneurstribe.com. That's where the action's taking place. That's where a number of entrepreneurs, Troy, are in a community. They're in a network. They're supporting each other. And those are folks who want to be happy in their life, happy in their business, and happy in their health. And I know you're all aboard. You're 100% committed. You're here. I'm here. I'm here at Planet Fitness. I'm here with Troyfit, so you can connect with Troyfit. But I want you to give them something that can help them. And every time we get together, every time we have an episode, I want you to share 3 things that they can do now to get started. And I want you to break it down if you can. Make one of them something that they don't have to come to a gym or a membership. It costs them nothing to do. Something they can do at home. They can do in their garage. It doesn't matter to me. But let's give them 3 things. So number 1, in no particular order, but what's one thing someone could do, let's say that's working, they can't make it to the gym. They can't get here. What would you say to that person now?
Well, my thing is, if you can't make it to the gym, you can't get a workout in, then just watch what you eat. Like, go throughout the day, make sure you're not overstuffing your face, make sure you're not having large, infrequent meals. Really split your consumption throughout the whole day. Even if you're not getting a workout in, just try to watch what you eat, consume water, so when the next day comes, you can kill your workout. It's basically just trying to stay. You don't want to pass your calorie count if you're not working out for that day. Yeah, you can eat a little bit more when you're going to work out, because you're going to burn it off.
So can I have some muscle milk today?
Definitely, you can have that. You worked out.
I'm just checking. All right, so one thing they can do, and I know in future episodes you're going to come prepared and share kind of some things they can do from a nutrition perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we're just kind of kicking back. We're hanging out. So that's number one. So watch what you eat.
Watch what
eat
you
the
eat.
right foods.
Definitely.
And I heard you say fuel with water.
Yes.
You didn't say you had to go get Gatorade or you had to get Powerade. And they don't pay us, but still, I got to say Gatorade. I love Gatorade. I love Powerade. I love muscle milk. He said,
me too.
He said, start off with some water. Fuel your body. Okay. What's the second thing someone could do? And maybe they're coming into the gym and they're like, I make it in, but I need to improve. What would you say to that person? What's something they can do?
Honestly, don't be shy. Come talk to one of the trainers. Talk to the service desk. To get me linked to you. Honestly, that's the main thing. The moment I can get to you, then everything's gonna be easy. I'm gonna guide you through the process. I'm gonna show you what you need to work on. Just tell me what you want to accomplish. Tell me what any physical limitations that you might have, and then I'll accommodate that. Honestly, it's just breaking that wall, not being shy, just walking through the door and just, hey, I need some help.
So step number 2 is just get here.
Just get here. Just walk through the door.
Just get there. And if you get there and you're all alone, see Troy. If you're anywhere Planet Fitness, if you're anywhere in the metropolitan area, and I know soon we're going to be talking about when we do our episodes, I can connect with you virtually.
Right.
I can work out with you virtually, okay? But today, to connect with him, you can find him at Planet Fitness. You can find him. The best way to reach him really is at Troyfit. Troyfit. Troyfit at Instagram. He's on Instagram. All right, so number 1, you talk and make sure they watch what they eat. And I know that sounds simplistic, but don't worry about it. We're going to break it down in later episodes. Number 2, he said, just get here. He has a no judgmental policy himself, and so no one's judging you. He will meet you where you are. I came in today, and we had a workout, and I can get into myself, and it's been a long day. Truthfully, it's been a long day. If I had my way, I wouldn't have worked out at all. But one of the things I like is that you met me where I was, and you pushed me for where I was at today.
Right.
And so I gave my best effort for where I'm at today. And on any given day, your best effort could be different. Right?
And that's all I ask for.
Yeah.
That's literally all I ask for. Just give me, as long as you give me what you got, I can't ask for anything better.
Sure.
Anything greater than that. Come through here, get a great workout with me, without me, doesn't matter. Sure. Take the sessions, I guide you through.
So that was number 2. What is number 3?
Number 3.
So number 1 is we know watch what you eat. Number 2, just get here and then see Troy, see someone at the desk, but get here. And number 3, what's number 3?
Just move. Doesn't matter. Just move. Keep it simple. If you're not too sure, let's say if you don't know how to do a burpee or side to side or skaters, doesn't matter. Just move. As long as you're moving in some type of way, you're working out. Don't try to say, I can't do this. Don't have any doubts in your head. Don't discourage yourself, because that just becomes a whole nightmare down the road, and we don't want to go through that route at all. So the only thing I ask for you is just move. Move around. When you get to the gym, doesn't matter. Move. Keep it moving where you know you're producing sweat, when you know your heart rate's going up. That's how you're doing work. You're doing some type of work. It doesn't matter what, it might not be right, but we will get it right together by the second step. Sure. Come in, ask me, we could get all that done. But the main thing, keep yourself moving, keep yourself active. Doesn't matter how, just do it, honestly.
Just do it. So for those folks that are listening, we're here now with Troyfit. You can find him on Instagram at Troyfit, one of the sponsors of the Happy Entrepreneur Show. We certainly thank you so much for that. We thank you so much for that. For those folks that want to get the show notes, for those folks that want to get additional details, and those folks that want to connect with other folks, you can join us over at happyentrepreneurs.tribe.com. Again, www.happyentrepreneurs.tribe.com. And then my belief is that the results that show up in your life, Troy, are just as important as the results show up in your bank account. And for so long, so many people are so focused on results in their bank account as entrepreneurs, they may not have the energy, they may not have the stamina, they may not be able to perform at the highest level because their mindset and their body can't go where they want to go. And one of the things they can do to be happy, and that's why we got happy health. Happy health is that you want to be happy in your health. And if without your health, the money doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Without your health, you really can't provide for your family the way you want them to. And without your health, you really can't have more meaning and more impact in the world. And at the end of the day, isn't that one of the reasons why you're doing what you're doing?
Exactly.
To have more meaning in folks' life. One thing I like, Troy, so far about this conversation, you haven't said, come in and pay me, pay your money. It's not about the money. I mean, I believe you're in your life work. I believe this is what you were destined to do. This is what you were called to do. As we come down the home stretch, just take a moment and tell us, why do you do what you do? Why do you get up every single day? You're here all day long, and you're working with clients to transform their life. Just real quick as we get ready to close out, Why do you do it? And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. I want to thank you for being a sponsor. I showed up, by the way. My card worked. I was able to check in.
Yep.
The folks at the desk were really, really nice. You got a great
Amazing.
team here
Amazing
at Planet
team.
Fitness. They were so cool, so helpful, so nice. So thank you so much for that. I'm looking forward to connecting with you. But why do you do what you do, Troy?
I do what I do just because I was in the same boat as that person that was overweight, the person that didn't feel strong or didn't look good or didn't have the confidence. Any reason that you can imagine, I was that person. I did not want to continue to just be in that type of rut. I wanted to change my life. I wanted to show my kids that I could be a high example of what you needed, what you need to get done through life, how you need to get everything that you want done in the right type of manner. Honestly, I did it through steps and process that honestly I think everybody from way back then that helped me through my fitness journey. I love sharing information. It's one thing to me is always share information to help change people's lives. That's the number one key, because if I could change my life, I know I could definitely change somebody else's life. So it was just mainly I did it for myself, and then mainly for my kids.
Wow.
My kids, I just want to make sure that they are always active, healthy, the wellness, all that comes, of course, but just main thing was I want to be able to still be active, still talk trash to my son and my daughter, like, hey, this guy's something years old and you're only this year old and you can't beat me. I want to do that. I want to do those things when I get older. So it was just mainly for the kids and mainly for my own wellness, honestly, because I was going on a bad route.
Sure.
So it was just finding my inner self and changing it to become my best self. That's the main reason. That's it. I can't really express that enough because.
Well, that expression is enough. It's always saying be healthy, wealthy, and wise, and they start with being healthy. Now, they haven't forgot, Troy. We get together next time. They want to see Bailey. They want to make sure Bailey's taken care of. I mean, we're looking for Bailey. That's your dog, right?
Yes.
So we want to see a picture of Bailey.
Oh my gosh.
No. You made
I'm just saying she helped me too, taking her on walks. I would get winded. I'm like, sheesh. It was terrible. The roles have switched now.
Yes.
The roles have switched now.
The roles have switched?
Yes.
Okay. So I made that promise. So you don't forget, when you take your phone out, make sure you get a photo. Next time we get together, we're going to post it over at happyentrepreneurstribe.com. They'll get a chance to connect with Bailey and his kids and so forth.
Please go check it out.
We have so much time. I'm looking forward to working out. We'll talk next time about what you'll be doing with me and how they can follow along in this process. So with that being said, by the way, thanks a lot so much.
No problem.
I certainly appreciate you, man.
I appreciate
you are
as well.
amazing. You're incredible. Just a wonderful human being. I suggest everyone connect with him out there. With that being said, by the way, my name, is Shay Brown, the Happy Entrepreneur. Make it a great day, everyone, and we'll make good things happen. We connect again next time. God bless, and I wish you success. Peace.